Hello guys, we will be playing Restaurant Tycoon 3. I had to spend 25 Robux for this game, but that's okay. We first have to choose our restaurant design. There's actually a lot of options, but there's a few that are just straight up ugly, like that one. And then I think the best option for us today will just be the Darkwood Cafe. And now we need to choose where our food will be from. There's actually so many options in this one. I decided to choose between Irish or Italian, but Italian's gonna be way better. So there's not much point in picking Irish. I don't actually have an idea for what I want to name it yet, so I'm just gonna call it Pancake for now. Make sure to drop a comment on what we should name our restaurant. We're loading into the game. It's pretty cool. We got Chef Luigi here. When I go inside, we got... Oh, where's Wally here? Let's put him in the outside seat. First customer. Some like gangster guy. See, just a building a new bathroom. I wonder if you're supposed to have one, but you know. All we have is pizza right now, but I'm sure we'll get more things throughout the video. We need to actually cook this up. Right, here we go. We've got our first 2 pizzas for our thirsty customers. It's like an unlimited range for how far you can give people their orders, but we've got our second customers, their pizza cooking now. Got it in the oven. Let's start the second one. I feel like in Restaurant Tycoon 2, you either picked a waiter or a chef as your first employee. I always decided to pick chef, but what do you guys think you should choose? Our first customers are away and we've got some new people here. It's 250 for this boy Joshua. There's a lot of people we're gonna have to get, but we'll get them all eventually. I'd be dumb if I didn't pick ice cream, let's be real. Let's drop off some more pizza to the outside people. Third customers, the guy with the pink hair. We've got some rockstar dude here. We've got new food choices. I would pick lasagna, spaghetti, but garlic bread is a starter and we want people to have all 3 courses, so we might as well just pick the garlic bread. We have our first pieces of ice cream. Let's give them to Mr. Rockstar dude. So we have 3 options, just 1 for starter, 1 for main, and 1 for dessert. And we can finally afford to get Joshua. So we now have a chef. In Restaurant Tycoon 2 you had to train him first, so we'll have to see if I'll have to do that. There's also a lot of upgrades we could do. Many of them are from Restaurant Tycoon 2, but there's a few new ones like the level 2 kitchen. I've reached serving level 2, which I don't actually think was in Restaurant Tycoon 2. I'm pretty sure there was also a Restaurant Tycoon 1, but I always played Restaurant Tycoon 2, never really Restaurant Tycoon 1. My chef boy's in action. We didn't actually have to train him, which is pretty good. So he's cooking up some meals with us. Silly guy is going out on a date with this girl who seems pretty sad, and he's not even sharing his food. How mean of him. If I start to go exploring, there's a supermarket right outside my base and some guy who's really grindy looking. That does not look very nice, but we're not going to do that. We actually want our restaurant to look nice. And my food is on fire. That's not great. So there's no option to like throw this out, so I'm just gonna have to serve this to some guy. I'm gonna give it to the boy, not his granny, because that's a bit... Why would we give a burnt food to the granny? That's not nice. Now we can finally get some spaghetti after the donkers of waiting. Gotta feel bad for this guy eating all the burnt food. It kind of just looks like a burnt cookie. We have now reached our second day of owning a restaurant. Things have been going alright. Let's make some ice cream. Next, let's go get these people's table. And I forgot the ice cream. Now I have the ice cream. There you go. It appears that the only guy who's given us a rating is the guy we have burnt his food. The next thing I think we'll save for is a new table. I think it will be pretty beneficial. Probably a biggish one. And when we finish Italian food, what should we move on to? It's another thing for you guys to comment. Maybe Canadian food for pancakes. I don't think pancakes are even from Canada, it's just syrup is, so I'm sure the game would count that as pancakes. Pancakes are actually from Greece. We get to pick our food again. I'm curious what the thing on the right is, so I think we're just going to take it because we're going to take everything else anyways later on. I did not think that ice cream was Canadian, but sure. We now have 3 mains to choose from, which is pretty good. I'm gonna close the restaurant now as I'm kind of running out of time for this video, but we'll serve these customers there on their mains and their desserts, so it shouldn't take too long. But anyways, make sure you like and subscribe, and if this video gets to 5 likes, then I will make a part 2. That's the last thing for that table. I wonder if these guys will want dessert in that table over there. These guys are now done their dessert. Do they want dessert? They both do. They both want ice cream. We get a lot of money from that table, and it's time to make some more dessert. Our chef Joshua is already on that. We're gonna deliver this ice cream. We're gonna give it to the girl first. And then the next ice cream will go to this guy here. There we go. Anyways, if you enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe. And I will see you next time.